What would you do if your daughter was at the point of death and the nurse that is supposed to treat her is busy making TikTok videos? Everyone knew Nurse Victoria. She was the only nurse in a small city. Because of this, her pride tripled. Nurse Victoria was a wicked nurse who took great pleasure in inconveniencing and terrorizing her patients. Nurse Victoria would always say, "I am not the one responsible for anything happening to you, so whenever you come to my hospital, you better behave yourself." Nurse Victoria was a resident of that city. When growing up, she had always wanted to be a nurse, so she went to another big city and schooled there. Then she came back to her city to become a nurse, and she opened her own hospital. Nurse Victoria was so heartless. She always fluctuated. Today she is wicked and tomorrow she is heartless. Sometimes Nurse Victoria would fix a very long nail so she won't be able to treat any patient for the day. Nurse Victoria would collect double or triple the money for treatments that are not supposed to cost more than 2,000 naira. Nurse Victoria would collect 8,000 naira. Whenever a patient complained, Nurse Victoria would say, "If you argue with me, I will chase you out of this hospital. When you know you can't afford it, why can't you go for herbal medicines?" Nurse Victoria was also a shameless nurse. She always did wickedness to children. Whenever she is about to inject the children injection, she would tell them, "Calm down, it can't hurt you." But after the children are relaxed, Nurse Victoria would use all her power to choke the injection. One day, a man was rushed to Nurse Victoria's hospital, but Nurse Victoria was busy eating her cheese stick, sucking her hands. They pleaded for her to quickly attend to the man, but Nurse Victoria said, "So because of him, I should die of hunger. If I die now, who will treat you fools?" she said while licking her hand. When she was done, she attended the man and collected double treatment from him. Everyone in the city prayed never to fall sick. No one liked the way Nurse Victoria behaved, but they can't say it at her front because they had no other option. One day, a lot of patients were gathered at Nurse Victoria Hospital. Nurse Victoria didn't attend to them. She sat on a chair, scrolling through social media. When she was done, she told them, "All of you here are paying 5,000 naira before you get treated. If you can't pay, leave." Everyone started murmuring and saying, Nurse Victoria, please help us. Everyone is struggling." Nurse Victoria said, "So how is your struggling my business? You have your job and I have mine too. So if you can't pay it, leave." Some who could afford it paid, while some left in disappointment. Nurse Victoria continued her wicked act. She felt on top of the world. She felt like the king and savior of the city. One day, a woman came with her child who was very sick. She begged Nurse Victoria to answer her quickly. But instead, Nurse Victoria was making TikTok video, going live and shouting, disturbing the hospital. When the woman begged her to quickly attend to her daughter, Nurse Victoria said, "So because your daughter is sick, I should not rest again. I beg, don't disturb me. When I am ready, I would attend to you." When Nurse Victoria was done, she later attended to the woman. She injected the child injection without giving her comfort. When the girl started crying, Nurse Victoria shouted, "You better shut up. I treated you. Instead, you should be happy. You are crying like a masquerade. Madam, take your daughter away from here." Rubbish. One day, a pregnant woman came to Nurse Victoria's hospital. She was in labor. After Nurse Victoria had wasted time, she finally attended to the woman. She said, "Madam, no stress me. When I say push, use all your energy to push." While the woman was pushing, Nurse Victoria was giving her hard beatings on her lap so she could push harder. When the woman finally gave birth, Nurse Victoria collected double the amount for the delivery. Nurse Victoria behaved however she wanted. not until a new doctor came to the city. Her name was Bimbo. Bimbo was a doctor who studied abroad and decided to open her own hospital in that city. Nurse Victoria was shocked as her happiness shattered. Dr. Bimbo was a beautiful and nice doctor. She healed people, she collected less money, and everyone loved her. She cared for her patients and everyone started to go to her hospital. They were so excited. Nurse Victoria started to lose her temper as she said, "How can this be happening to me?" She thought of what to do or who to run to, but nothing came to her head cause she had no friend in the city because of her wicked behavior. Dr. Bimbo quickly replaced Nurse Victoria and no one ever went to Nurse Victoria's hospital again. Nurse Victoria even tried forming nice and good, but it didn't work. Everyone loved Dr. Bimbo. Nurse Victoria started to go broke as she shut down her hospital and left the city, while Dr. Bimbo replaced her. The end. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share and subscribe. Also, comment your opinion about the story and the lessons you learned from this story. Bye, and I'll see you in my next story.